Today I'm off to visit a lost ground that has hosted football in the FA Cup, the FA Trophy and in the FA Vase. Yeah, we're off to Ilminster, whose football club left the Western League in 1981-82. Yeah, Ilminster's a market town in South Somerset. It has a thriving art scene and cafe culture. A population of 5,808. Now I'm parked up at the current Ilminster Town ground, but it's not this ground that we're going to feature today. That's going to be a totally separate feature. I'm going over the road to the recreation ground, which was their old ground where they played Western League football. Now there's no turnstiles at the recreation ground. That's because it's a public facility. You can just walk in and watch the football. I watched a couple of Boxing Day derbies here in the Somerset Senior League, and nobody ever took any admission from me on those occasions as far as I can remember. They might have bought a box round, but yeah, no turnstiles. Okay, so here we are at the recreation ground, making my way towards the old ground at Ilminster Town. If you like the content on the channel, please subscribe. That'd be really great if you would do. I really appreciate it. Ilminster Town were founded in 1920, and they joined the Western League in 1976-1977, reaching the Premier Division. I'll have to go round the back of the facilities here. They played in the FA Cup for the first time since the late 50s in the 1976-1977 season. They left the Western League in 1981-1982. Okay, so here we are on the pitch. Plenty of dog walkers around today. Now, this ground hosted FA Cup, FA Trophy and FA Vase football. Some of the sides that played here in the FA Cup included Bridgewater Town, Poole Town and Bournemouth Gasworks Athletics. So some big names played here back in the day. Okay, so as you can see, some of the railings still remain in place and the hard standing. Now a lot of the ground was dismantled when the club took the stand down. It was an old wooden stand. I'm going to show you a photograph of that and try to put it where it stood. Now the ground was only a one-sided venue. The rest of the ground is completely open. So this is where the stand would have stood. And there it is. That's how it looked. Okay, so I'm standing on the edge of the 6-yard box. Now the pitch is still laid out exactly as it was. You can see that a residential housing would have been behind the far goal. Another view looking back towards where the stand stood. So that's the recreation ground, Ilminster Town. Now strictly, I guess it isn't really a lost ground. The facilities are lost. Obviously the stand's gone. The club do still play here in the Perry Street and District League. They have a reserve side and an A team. So it's the A team that play here in the Perry Street and District League. That's the third team. The reserve team play over at the current ground. So football is still played here. It's just obviously the facilities are not as they were when the club played in the Western League.